If you've got a beautiful chair that has some ugly or stained fabric, as this chair does, you can simply recover it nicely with a Sunbrella furniture fabric or a vinyl from Sailrite. Let's show you how to do it. First, remove the chair bottom just by removing the screws that hold it to the chair. This chair was purchased from Target, and all they used is a cotton duck fabric. It's stained very quickly and isn't as pretty as the Sunbrella furniture fabric that we will apply. Remove all the staples on the bottom side of the chair with just simply a sharp awl or a screwdriver and needle nose pliers. This is a cushion underlining material. We'll take that off, and there are more staples underneath here. Remove those staples as well. Once all the staples are removed, just simply take out the board and the foam. We'll be using the board from the chair as a pattern to cut out our new fabric. This Sunbrella furniture fabric is excellent for recovering chairs because it's light, has a soft hand, but yet is very durable and UV resistant and stain resistant. Cut the material out with scissors, leaving approximately a 3-inch perimeter around your entire board. Once that's done, we're going to include a little bit of batting material because the foam was a little bit beat up and compressed. So we're going to cut some batting approximately 2 inches around the perimeter. This will help plump up the cushion and make it a little bit soft since our foam is a little bit abused. Once that's done, put the foam back on top of the board, then use the batting material. This is a batting material that can be purchased from Sailrite. You should make sure you have at least enough batting that will wrap around the edge. It doesn't have to go all the way to the back side to the board, but it does have to wrap around the edge. We'll take our Sunbrella furniture fabric, lay it down. This fabric has stripes, so we want to make sure that we center the board in one of the stripes. So we're marking the center of the board, and then we're going to use that white stripe there as a center stripe right there. So it matches up from both top and bottom. Then just take an arrow stapler, doesn't have to be a fancy stapler, and start applying staples to it. We'll staple the center of this side here. We'll roll the board around and staple the center on the opposite side, making sure the material is fairly taut. The material should be taut, but not so taut that it actually makes indents in the material. So you just want it nice and tight, but not too tight. If you actually get a staple in there and it doesn't look good, you could always pull the staple out and re-staple it. Alright, now we just simply staple it down around the perimeter on both those sides. We will not staple the opposite two sides yet until we get this down nice and taut. You can see that as we staple it down, we're actually applying a little bit of pressure to the fabric to make it taut. Let's show this in double time. Alright, there we go. Looks good. To inspect your work, make sure you like it. If you don't, you can always pull the staples and redo it. Let's show this in double time here. We're just applying a few more staples. There we go. A few more here as well. This is a quick job. You can recover a chair in approximately 15 to 20 minutes. Doesn't take long. Inspect your work. Then we'll cut off this extra material. I left a little bit too much material on this one side. And we'll start that same process again. We'll install a staple to the center on this side. And once that staple is installed to the center, we'll roll it around and we'll do the opposite side. Okay, here's the opposite side. We'll apply a staple to the center here. Make sure you're happy with it. Take your time. There we go. Now we'll show this in double time again. Basically, we're just making it taut all the way around. And roll the cushion around and do the opposite side. Sometimes with a cushion that has stripes, you can actually see if the stripes are fairly straight. You want to try to keep them straight. That ensures that the pressure is even all along its length. There we go. Now all we have to work on is the corners. We're going to show you only one corner, but one corner is all you need to see. You'd obviously need to do that to all corners. You want to try to work the corner so that it comes out nice on the top side and on the edges. So there's no secret in that. It's just basically work the corner until you're happy with the way it looks. We created one pleat and put a staple in. Then we're going to create a second pleat here and put a staple in. Then we'll create a third pleat over here and put a staple in. Okay, there are no wrinkles on the sides, no wrinkles on the tops. That's all you're trying to achieve. Here's what it looks like. That'll look good. Now we'll just apply a few more staples to hold everything down in this corner. We'll show this in double time. There we go. Now just do that to all four of the other corners and you're almost done. Here we go with the cushion all done. All staples are applied and I'm happy with it. And here's what the top side looks like. It's beautiful with this Sunbrella furniture fabric from Sailrite. Then place it on your chair. It's best to actually set your chair on the floor and place it on top and make sure you're happy with the position. Once you're happy, then turn the chair over. I'll place it on top of a table and screw it in place. As you're placing the chair on top of the table, make sure that it doesn't move on you. There's Silas, one of my sons. Then just simply screw it down the same way you unscrewed it. You'll notice we did not put the cushion underlining material back on this chair. You can do that if you like. We chose not to do that. Alright, we'll show screwing the other two screws in double time. Kind of fun. Alright, this inexpensive chair that we bought at Target that had canvas on it now has Sunbrella furniture fabric. It's gorgeous, and my wife loves it at her computer station in our room. I'm Eric Grant with Sailrite. Thanks for watching.